people catch corona and don't even know they're sick. So the majority of people will catch it and feel like they have a common cold and get better. A few people get quite sick and fewer people get extremely sick. But somebody who, for example, is elderly, has other illnesses, then we'll say, okay, you're high risk. The statistics shows that you may develop a complication. So the good news about this virus is that its kill rate is very low. And we have an idea of who it kills. The bad news is that it's contagious, which means it will move through a community very quickly. If we're not practicing good personal hygiene, good respiratory hygiene, you know, you're coughing and sneezing in front of people, you don't wash your hands, you leave your secretions all over the place. At the moment, there's no hard evidence that any of these antivirals work, even this chloroquine that everyone's talking about. It suggests it has an effect, but we need much larger clinical trials and over a longer period of time, a lot of mathematical, statistical calculations to say, well, this drug or this intervention has significant benefits, you know. So we're just, in a way, shooting in the dark. You know, we've applied for another drug that's developed in California in America, which can be provided on compassionate grounds. It seemed to have some effect in Ebola, and some people are saying it has some effect in Corona, but we just want to have it on board in case we want to. There are about 6 candidates. There are about 6 candidate vaccines that have been developed, but you know, a vaccine takes months and months to perfect. We can't just make a vaccine today and start giving it to people. It could have serious long-term side effects. Normally a vaccine takes 3, 4, 5 years to develop. And it's important because we could inject something into you today and 6 months down the line you could develop some wasting disease or dementia, and then we find that it's related to the vaccine. You know, so we really need to be careful about what we give. So when we develop a new treatment, we normally like to have a few months or years to make sure, and we like to use animal models as well to make sure that there's no toxicity, the kidneys are not failing, or the liver is not failing, or the bone marrow is failing because of an intervention that we've used. So even if we develop a vaccine tomorrow, it's not going to probably be able to be used for at least 6 months.